Hello, welcome to Joy of Stationery. I'm Jennifer, and this is just a very quick video with a very quick review of the first item that I received from my Hobonichi 2024 release orders. This I ordered from a local store rather than at Hobonichi, and I actually ended up ordering this a little bit later than release day. I was thinking that I would like to start bringing the A5 back into the fold a little bit, whether it's the day free or perhaps even the Hobonichi cousin avec, which I have used in the past. I used it last year. I was thinking that I might be in the market for a potential new A5 cover. I was curious about some of the options, and ultimately this was one of the ones that I decided on, mostly because of the slimmer profile. This particular cover is one that doesn't have the pen loops, for example, and of course the sleek look of it. So this is the Koshinso cover in the Tomitaro Makino line, and this is the first time that they've come out with a design in the A5 size. They came out with basically the same design in the A6 size for the 2023 spring release. However, the process by which they printed the design onto the cover is actually different in the two instances. So this was something that I was curious about. I don't actually have the A5 version, but that one is apparently silk screen printed on. And so the black background of the drawing itself, from what I've seen in videos, what I've seen in their descriptions and in photographs, is glossier, and they have printed out the design with the flower design with the black background itself with the lettering from the original manuscript, but without necessarily kind of showing the paper material that the drawing and manuscript annotations are found upon. So for the A5 version, I was really curious about how they described the printing process for this. So this was apparently, from their description, inkjet printed onto the cover to create more of a matte look. So rather than the kind of glossiness of the A6 cover, this image itself and the black of the background is much more matte in terms of the finish, and that really appealed to me. And so I was curious to get this, and here it is. I think that this is really beautiful. I didn't necessarily have it on my list at first. I think mostly also because I wasn't sure that I would be going into an A5 for 2024, but as I thought about things a little bit more, as I began to get back into the practice of working in an A5 notebook or techo, this was really appealing, again, for the slimness of the design, as well as the elegance of the design itself. And I'm not sure if you can kind of see that the matteness of it and the way that they have been able to get the details of the manuscript itself. I do love the fact that they brought the manuscript paper itself to some extent onto the design, onto the cover design as well. So here it is, and I can see why I feel like I have read about, for example, people who have gotten the A6 cover and being a bit concerned in terms of the cover on cover not being designed to fit on it and wanting to protect the material itself. And I can see that. I don't know if the cover material itself is exactly the same, but it seems to be just based on photographs and the description. And it is a little bit more of a fabric cover that seems a little bit more delicate than, for example, maybe some of the canvas covers, certainly more delicate than their typical polyester nylon type covers. And yet, as I'm feeling it, to me at least, I do feel like it's still potentially durable enough. So at this particular point, I don't feel as concerned as I was afraid that I would be. It is very pretty and very, very simple. As you can see, this is the lovely little information card that they provided with the cover, and I've kept it tucked in here just for now. No pockets on the inside covers itself, but that's okay. I still think that this is really lovely. This does actually come with an exterior pocket, and I remember seeing this in photographs as well, but there is a quote here: "There isn't any grass without a name," from the author and illustration that they have included as a fun touch within the pocket itself. So in any case, I just wanted to share this as a short and sweet video, just a mini review of this. You can see that they have the ribbon bookmarks in a kind of lilac color and a very light green color. But all in all, I'm very happy with this. I love how it looks when it sits there on the desk. And I do have another A5 cover coming up that's very different, but I'm excited to see it just because it'll be kind of fun depending on the mood or perhaps the context of where and for what I'm using that particular A5 notebook, that I'll use a different color for each of those kinds of things. But for now, here is the beautiful A5 Koshinso cover. I hope that this was helpful. If this was something that you are either anticipating or that you were interested in picking up, it's always helpful, at least for me, to be able to see videos and see the covers themselves. And especially compared to photographs, and certainly in person, I feel like the cover experience sometimes is really different in ways that I wouldn't have anticipated, and I am really pleased with this in person as well. I hope that this was helpful to see, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.